today we'll be looking at calculating the sum to infinity of a geometric series. They give me the series and they want us to calculate the sum to infinity. Okay, so on your formula page, there's the sum to infinity, and this is the formula. That is on your formula page. A is still the first term and R is the constant ratio. The first term here is a half, and the constant ratio is T2 over T1, which is a quarter over a half. R is a half. So all you do is you just substitute in A is a half, 1 minus R is also a half, and put this on your calculator, and the sum to infinity is 1. So here it says calculate the sum of the following series if it exists, eh? So do you see there on top it's infinity? So it means you're going to calculate the sum to infinity. The reason they say here, if it exists, is you can only calculate the sum to infinity if our constant ratio has a value between -1 and 1. Sigma notation, where they only say calculate. Step number 1, you have to find term 1, term 2, and term 3. And then you can substitute everything into the formula, and then you get the answer. To get term 1, I substitute this number into the general term. There's the general term, 1 minus 1. Okay, and then I get 2. For term 2, I sub in 2, so they're like that. So 1 minus 2. The answer is 0, 2. And then for term 3, what's the next number of the 2? 3. Like that. And I get 0, 0.02. That's the first 3 terms. Let's work out R. R is term 2 over term 1. So let's see what we get. We get term 2 over term 1. So R is 0, 1. So 0, 1 is between -1 and 1. So we can work out the sum to infinity. Okay, now substitute into your formula. Our formula, A over 1 minus R. So A in this case was the first term, which is 2, and R is 0, 1. Let's substitute 2, 1 minus R. My answer is 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, repeating